Hey you guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Caroline Burnett. My blog for today is I'm just going to share you about my trip in Rocky National Park in Colorado. We went there for summer. Is like the end of summer. It was August 4, and we're there for 3 days. We're thinking, so since it's August, some school are already open for classes, so some of the student will be busy, so it will not be crowded, right? Pretty much when we do hiking and exploring some of the national park, we usually tend to plan it on a like either before school start or the school already started, because not that way all the vacationists are not there anymore, so it's not crowded. So because even national park intend to be crowded with some people that are tourists that are from out of state, out of the country, out of different places that wanted to explore. So especially Rocky Mountain National Park, it's a very famous one here in Colorado. Since last year is the year that I moved here in Colorado Spring, Colorado, from California, since I love it over here because I'm close to the mountain where I can just easily get accessible to for 20 minutes away, 30 minutes away, I can be in the wilderness. So last year, since it was COVID, we're thinking still a lot of people not going out because it's still COVID, right? They still don't want to be around with people. We're doing social distancing. So I decided to go and explore the area where actually my ex-husband, took me, when he helped me to move out here in Colorado. By the way, yeah, I'm divorced, but our divorce is amicable. So there's no hard pulling, so we decided that way. So we're still go with outdoor activities together whenever we can. So that's what we're doing in the future. So, but last year when we came over here, that's what we wanted to explore, because that being before and in marriage, exploring all the national park, and pretty much I did already in California. The only that I missed, I think, Joshua Tree, and some of, I think, one more Lassen National Park. I think that's it. So, but anyway, last year we didn't really plan or really look at the national park, the Rocky Mountain, because I was so busy moving out, preparing to move out. And then and we're thinking it's not a lot of people, so will be even hotel. We didn't reserve any hotel. We'll just stay in out of the area, like nearby town or near to that place, right? That's what we pretty much us do. But we can also do camping, but we're not planning that way. Just wanted to hotel and explore the area for 3 days, because we don't have a gear. I didn't bring much of the gear. So we explored the Rocky Mountain. So just want to share with you guys, because we had a lot of mistake, or we didn't really plan it. And so to avoid that, I think before you go, just really prepared mentally and also physically, and also planning it to really maximize your time in exploring, going there to the area, that all the beautiful places you can see in a month, in a matter of short of time. So since we're there for just 3 days, we just do the best we can as we can explore. But the thing you guys have to know is really have a map already, at least have it, you print it out maybe online just to kind of know, familiarize the place. So when you're there, when you talk to rangers or something, you don't want to waste time of asking really which one is beautiful to hike for, and this time on the early day, or maybe it's the best time to later in the afternoon when the sun is out, so you get clear photos, pictures and videos, and also get to know that in the mountain, the weather, it varies. Some of them are sunny and then later on it would rain. So really know the weather and also the area where you want to go to, so you can explore really the best out of your time. So anyway, so we went there. We arrived actually in Estes Park, which is almost noon time. So there's no way we're gonna hike on that day, because of course you're traveling, you're tired, you wanna have a restful time to really prepare. So we did it the next day. But first, I'm going to share you some photos and video that I have, I think, on my first day. And the first day when we arrived, where that was in the Estes Park, like outside the area, and the entrance was the north side. You can see it. You're not gonna miss it, because when you go to Rocky Mountain, you will see the sign of Estes Park in a stone. So you make sure to take a photo of that and have that too over here. And also the one I like is all these store that really have quotes and saying with a really funny thing, and some of them we discover some food that are probably you can find it just over there in that restaurant, and also other goodies for you to bring, like we find this beef jerky, that different kinds in that store, and some of them are vegan, but it's made of bison, deer, or like beef, and different kind. It's amazing. And there's a lot of authentic that for some of the national park that I traveled, I haven't seen that, but only in Easter Park area, the downtown. So on your first day, it's better to explore the area first. Depends on the time where you arrive. If you arrive that are still want to go for a hike, go for it. So, but we came 12 o'clock, so that's what happened. So anyway, so our first day is just exploring the area, and there's a big building for visitors information that you can get all the maps, and also the hikes where you wanna when you want to go for the best hike, if you want to hike in a short period of time or you want a longer time. If you want a longer time, of course, you're gonna be starting an early morning. So we did that. We map it out. But since we're not really familiar, because we didn't plan it, we don't have really idea. So when they talk, we just pretty much follow what they advise us, right? So for your tip is just plan for your trip and familiarize some of the road and some of the names. So when they mention it to you, you kind of have some idea already of what you were looking for, what you want to do to explore the area. So we'll check some of the video of my first day. Not a lot, because just we're exploring the area. So let's go ahead and check this out. Hey guys, welcome back. So I hope you've seen some photos of our exploring the area in downtown Estes Park. That's where the center. I just took few couple of photos because we are busy exploring the area and looking some shop and items. So, but anyway, I remember when we have the first day when we arrived, when it's summer, we have a longer time. So I know we had some time to explore. So we did some short hike near the area, near just only around that town in Estate Park, and we find this lumpy Ridge trailhead. In that trailhead, they're going to Jim Lake also. Since it was closer to nighttime, so we didn't had a chance to see the Jim Lake. So maybe that's for you guys to explore when you hike in that area, because it's a lot of beautiful um, hike, also short hike, as the local resident told us, and some of the tourists already that explore when we go back or when we went there. But what happened in the Lumpy Ridge Trailhead was we did a short hike. It's a beautiful hike actually, especially in the late afternoon. But we saw this giant rock, and it's beautiful for us to climb up, because you will see the downtown area in Estes Park, right? When you're on the top. So we went there without gear, just the hike and with some water. That's all we have. We didn't even bring our backpack. It's just somebody just, oh, there's a short hike around this area. Since we have times, that's what we did. So we just changed our hiking shoes, and that's it. So we climbed to this giant rock, and some people from down there really wondering, he said, how did we come up over there without the gear, right? Since we're like to play and we like to explore whatever we it goes in our mind, to think about it, to see really, our goal is to get the best view for photos, and also to see some spectacular view around the area. So we just play going up to this giant rock. And there's a quote of saying that, according to George Bernard Shaw, it's saying that we don't stop playing because we grow old. Actually, we grow old because we stop playing. So I want you guys to make sure, like, be in the back of your head that don't quit playing, even no matter what, your age. So just keep playing because it's fun. So that's what we did for climbing in the rock, and it's beautiful, as you can see. Some of the photos after this, it will be something like, I was so happy because I was on the top. Like, I feel like on top of the world. Not only that, when I'm going to see or went to a new places, I always jump, because that means I'm happy in that place. So I always, that's my kind of part of me. Like, when I'm happy, just to jump. So you can practice that too, because when you jump, it's really give you some endorphins going, that like you're happy no matter what your mood is. You can make a shift for of changing your feelings, your moment, your mood. So just do it. Just practice that too, because that's what I'm practicing for whenever I'm happy, just jump. So see some photos over here for you to see my short hike and Lumpy Red Trailhead. Hey guys, so welcome back. So I hope you've seen some photos or short video about the short hike what we did around the Estes Park downtown area. So the next day is actually our full day of hike, but we don't have idea which one is we wanna go for because that was our first day to be inside the park. So what we decided is to just really drive through inside the park and just do find a really good hike, the best as we can because we have a short amount of time. Since actually, just so you know, we don't have a reservation in Rocky Mountain National Park. So how we get in, we came to the gate as like I think 5 o'clock. Never go if you don't have a ticket. You can go around it, but was early than 6 o'clock. Cause even 5 o'clock, there's already full in line of cars. It can be crowded during the day. I can tell because this 5 o'clock, maybe most of us that don't have reservation, that's why people are really going 5 o'clock, right? But I think it was gonna be so crowded because a lot of people wanted to explore the area, right? Even there's a lot of restricted places because even just going visitor area, you only stay there for a short amount of time, a specific time, and then you will go so other people that want to go inside have the chance to really talk to the rangers, right? So we didn't have a reservation because I thought since it's COVID, there's not a lot of people that going in there last year, right? So we came to the gate 5 o'clock. There's already online. So what we did, we explore on that day, is we just drive to the so what we went to that day is we just drove through the Trail Ridge road, which is a really nice road. It's really long, so make sure you have plenty of gas when you explore that area because there's not a lot of gas station in there. I don't think if there's a gas station inside. I didn't find one. I think you get to have a gas outside the park. So make sure you have plenty of gas because it's a long road, the Tail Ridge Road. So since we came early, 5 o'clock is still no sun, right? So we waited when we went to the top, the very first stop. Went to the top is really facing, I forget the kiosk over there that facing to the east, that you all these photographers are really waiting for the sunrise to really capture the beautiful dawn and also the sunrise when it's just clear in scripts for to take photos. So all this it's already there, they're ahead of us, all photographers, so they are all in line with their professional cameras. I'm just using my phone. So anyway, so we didn't even have it's a first come first serve because as you go to this ridge area, there's the parking lot is just there where you stop and that's your spot. So I think our spot is like closest to the left side that going to the next route. So we're waiting for the sunrise. Like the sunrise, I think started at 6:04, according to the photo that I have that really stamped the time when I took it. So I have that it's 6:04, but it took a while to go to drive through that top to have a perfect spot for the sunrise to have photos. So anyway, so that's what we have in the beginning early in the morning on our first day. And then so we explore all that road, the Trail Ridge Road, and there's a lot of history and for you to not skip it because it's still while you're there is for you to really explore what you have in there, because there's so much history. And then we're just looking what's is close to the road, and some of them are really accessible for 2 miles. That is beautiful. You will see in top. Although it's not stunning because it's just like kind of overview the park. You can see it, for the photos and video. You can see it over here in my next slide of photos and videos. So I'm just pretty much really what I did. I just capture what I have. We've seen some wild animals, which is elk, and these rabbits that eating some of the grass over there, so you can see it. And it's actually this is was August 5th already, our second day, right? And it's so cold and it's so windy because it was early in the morning. And not only that, we're really in the high elevation, which is, I think it's 12,000 feet above more. And you see the exact number on my photos. And then so make sure you bring some gear, like extra gear in your car, because mountain, it's really, you don't know the weather looks like every, it changes every some of them is every hour. So you get to have some changes, like layered up, and like change some clothing, just put it in your car and you have it already, so that way you are prepared. So when we went to Alpine on the first day, it's the visitor center is must probably have a spectacular view in the inside of it, like and exploring it. But there's long line to get in, because it was COVID. Even you don't have, even you have mask, you get to fall in line. It's like the fall in line is like all the way around to the parking lot. So there's no way we want to waste that, looking inside. So, but actually, we avoid shopping because we just there for sightseeing, for more on really exploring the area and just be in the wilderness, and grounding ourselves, because it's part of our meditation. It doesn't mean meditation is just like a relaxed day. Meditation is for us, like my ex-husband, when he went to wilderness, it will be his church, kind of me too, because I felt so connected to the earth. I'm so connected to myself, and I'm so connected to the nature. And then and that's when you can reflect on, because the living thing is, that's what we are. So living thing is alive, and if you see this live natures with all these greeneries, plants, flowers, that living, you feel like really alive, not only physically but in your soul. So keep that in mind to really be part of your life, because it's so important. And in some, as much as possible, my goal is actually, if I can really have that freedom, or like if just I want it to be every week to be in the wilderness. But sometimes we cut up with work and something we do every day, daily activity, with so many obligation and demand in our life, especially those who have children. I can tell, I can understand that they just only go for out of school when on vacation, right? And also for work, it take for us to get some courage to really put that in our calendar. So anyway, just watch for my photos and short videos about exploring the Trail Ridge Road on Rocky Mountain National Park. So enjoy, you guys, and let me know in your comments below for anything you have question, or something you probably, some of you already went to this area, on something would love to nice to hear from all of your experience and exploring areas. So share your thoughts and comments below. Thank you guys. So check this out. Good morning, everyone. I'm happy because I'm on top of the mountain of Rocky Mountain National Park, and today is our first day to hike in this mountain. And I was waiting in the sun to come out, and I'm also having breakfast, which is vanilla isolate shake, which is good for my starting the day for my breakfast. On our way to Alpine Visitor Center, and this is the Trail Ridge Road
And Rocky
in,
Mountain National
in Rocky Mountain National Park. Beautiful sky, and there's some snow still for August. The summer hasn't melted all yet. It's beautiful. Fells in heaven. Hi everyone, good morning. I'm on the top of the Rocky Mountain National Park, and actually we're heading to Alpine Visitor Center, but we stopped at the Forest Canyon over here, and look at the view around me. The sun just came out and it's freezing out here.
There's a traffic light up there.
I know, that's great. I should have a photo of this. What is that?
Elk.
Elk! Hey, good morning, Elk! Finally! Okay, see the elk.
Yeah. Oh, deer down there? Or those sheep? Yeah. I have to blow it up. There's elk. Is that elk?
Okay. I'm dead. Stay there, Caroline.
Go run, it's freezing.
Well, I didn't laugh long.
I know. Oh my God.
So this is
Thunder. This is a thunder
Tundra.
trail. Tundra. Tundra is a woman.
Tundra. It's the grass-like surface area.
Okay.
Come up here and no one's here.
Where's all the mama?
What do you say there? Huh? What do you say? Oh.
Hey guys, so have you seen that rabbit? It's so cute, huh? So anyway, we've seen a lot of those eating some grass around that road and the area. So just wanna pop in again over here because I forgot to mention about all these uh, hikers that we met along our journey of exploring the area in hiking, and we met some people that really have a mission, and also they have some word of wisdom for you guys, so check that out. So also, as we had the COVID, it's kind of get into us for kind of segregation, not really segregation. I don't want him to go to a political stuff, but this guy that we met was have a mission is to give a free hug, and then it said, how you, and I am thinking, how you gonna give a free hug on this pandemic that we are doing social distancing, right? And that's his mission in the world, because people need some love, some comfort, some really community of support, because what we had are really give us in a mental state of stressing ourselves, not only the frontliners that's really working in the hospital or taking care of the people that have illnesses, but it's especially for people that being alone now, they have a lot of anxiety. I feel the same way too when I have my situation. So but this guy mission to give a free hug, it not necessarily give you a really physical hug, but what he meant is also giving yourself a free hug. Hug yourself, because if nobody will hug you. Who will hug you? At least yourself, because it's a there's a mental trigger when you hug yourself like this. You feel the love for yourself, because if you're in the stress mode or in a anxiety situation, you are thinking differently. Your state is like into a really deep mode, that there is into fear. There's a lot of all these negative thoughts that around to it. But when you have that hug, you feel the embodiness of yourself, of being love yourself first. Because if nobody will love you, at least you love yourself. And then if you do that, you will attract people that will love you, you know, to like attract to love you too. So what we do is love your first self and give a free hug to everybody you can. Even even it's far. It's because we are doing Zoom for communication because of social distancing, right? So what he did is really a remarkable mission, because giving pre hug, or really promoting to have that in all people in the world. That's why we you always bring the flag for all the nation, all the countries, to put at like we are all in one. So we have to give hug and love each other and yourself. So start with yourself, give a free hug. And that's what I do when I'm not only cold, but if I'm by myself. So I need to give some love for myself. So anyway, guys, so watch out what we encounter for some of these international hikers we had. But I forget his name, but I found it. I will share it to you. But maybe you are watching on my YouTube channel, so share with me and let's connect again. Because we really love to he has a goal to really reach people, a lot of people in the world, like all over the world. That's why he is traveling to. He's a remarkable guy, and he has a team actually, so traveling with him, and it's really fun to kind of know him, and I'm gonna follow him in what her his journey is up to now. So anyway, so watch out for some word of wisdom with Emily, and some photos more. And yeah, so check it out. Don't worry, we're here.
Okay, we never fell out of love with each other at the same time, and that's the secret to a happy and long marriage.
What is that?
Elk.
Oh, hey, good morning, elk. Finally. Okay, see the elk. Hey guys, welcome back. So I hope you are enjoying some of my photos and short videos that I have on the Rocky Mountain National Park. And so I just want to share about the next hike that we went to. It's the Big Meadows. So that's kind of the first long hike that we did, although it's only 1.8 miles, but it's because most of the hike we did is just along the road with the historical mark on it, the nature landmark that you get to see along the road. But these Big Meadows, they told us that they have more wild animals. We see some stunning wilderness area. So but even we don't have the permit, like we still get into that, because now when you're inside the park you will be able to access all the hikes, only except if you do camping. Make sure you have the camping permit for overnight, and also you get to have some gear or like prepare for it. And make sure don't forget to bring the bear spray, because the wilderness area is that's where all the wild animals stay, and they will come out early morning and at night. So but when we went to Big Meadows, it was about like at almost noon time. So pretty much the early hiker that went there, and on the way back, they say they saw some wild animals like elk, deer, and other stuff, but not a bear. I think during that morning. So they said they seen a lot, but it when it's get crowded, with a lot of hikers coming onto the trail, of course the animals will go away, right? So they don't stay in near them. So, but when we went to hike the Big Meadows, has like three different weather. It was really hot when we started, and then it went to rain. And it rained when we went to the wild Big Meadows, and then later on it gets hot again, and then so or get cold. So yeah, so just prepare your gear. You always have to have raincoat, but mostly all the serious hikers, they already know all the gear that they need, because they are familiar with weathers in the mountain. So yeah, so if you go to a wilderness area, make sure you have a permit if you do overtime, if you are backpacking especially, and also watch out for the wild animal because they stay over there. So yeah, that's what we have on this next video. Hey guys, every hike I went through, I always have this lemon lime energy shot. It's with adaptogens, and I love it. It's give my physical and mental performance. I'm gonna have it. Hey guys, welcome back again. I hope you're enjoying my first hike on my short videos and photos that I had on my journey of exploring the Rocky National Park. So, as I think as you see in the last photo that I have, before we go home, we explore going to the Grand Lake, which is in the west side. but we really didn't go over there all the way because there's not much. It's just a big lake, they say, but not like a stunning view or something for a good hike. So we're looking for a really spectacular view or wilderness area. Not much of a lake. This sometimes kind of the same. When it's big, it's kind of not much features about it. So that was on the west side. So we really didn't go on the west side. So we came back where we came from, the east side, which is you must know that the Rocky Mountain National Park, as far as I know, there's a three entrance, which is coming from the east north, and then to the maybe southeast, and also the western side. So that's like popular entrance to get into the park. So we always go to the east, northeast, that from the downtown Estes area, Estes town, and then we went there, get inside, and then explore around the area. So we didn't make it to the Grand Lake, so we decided to go back in the east for our next day. So for our second day, and that's the one you're gonna see on the photos and video in a minute. So if you guys are enjoying my journey in Rocky Mountain, please comment below. And if you've been there already, share me some your thoughts and experience, because I really want to go back and really plan it. Since I'm only maybe 4 hours to 5 hours away. So, but I'm gonna plan it next time because I wanna really expand. There's so much hike to explore over there, and it's really beautiful. Like our friend that's recommend this us, they told us when she will go for a hike or really live in a mountain to go hiking all day, like pretty much every day, that's what she will pick, the Rocky Mountain National Park in Colorado. So I was intrigued by it, and I can tell now. And the very first time, even I just had a short period of time exploring it. So when we went to this second day of our hike, it has a lot of mini lakes where which is close to the Bear Lake. It's huge, and a lot of this is the most crowded, I think, area, because it's a huge parking lot. And not only that, there's the entrance. They either go to the south, and then they're going north. There's a lot of area to start with to explore your hiking, either you wanted a short one or even a long one. So we did long first. As you can see in the mark where we started, I always took photo of that, so we know the name of the route of the hike and trailhead that we took. So we skipped the Bear Lake because it's just so close. It's just in there. And so we started, because we came early again at like 5 o'clock. Before 6 o'clock we're really inside, because remember, we didn't have a reservation or permit, but you're allowed to go to during that time in the year because of pandemic, right? So all this lake is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. And also they have all this characteristic is different kind of views and stunning. And the water also different. Some of them are really kind of green, like really, the lake color is different than the some of the like closest to the glacier, which is turquoise, and but this one is more like green, blue green, and but it's really clear if you're close by. So yeah, so we started actually in a long on a long lake that we see, because it's still dark time, so we just hike as much as we can, like pretty much, I think the longest hike we had over here is 5 miles. But when you are on top of this lake or the mountain, because you're going up, especially going to the Firm Lake, I think Flat Top Mountain, you will see the view. Oh man, it's so gorgeous, stunning. So that's why we stayed a lot for like our snacking, our lunchtime, and then so just enjoying. It felt like that's how we meditate. It's like be in the wilderness, close to the nature, and being yourself alone, like really so grounded. It's so, you're so connected, like you feel like you're reborn, and like you're really rejuvenate yourself. So you guys enjoy for my mini lakes, and then you get to see, I mentioned the lake that where we went to for my short video. I just doing some short video because everything is quick. Most of what I did is actually photos, so it's kind of hard to take. That's my regret, because I wish I just did some video, like pretty much the spectacular area for all of it, because I can feel when I see the video that's I feel like I'm still there. So anyway, so you guys enjoy of my mini lake exploring, so watch out in this. Hey guys, good morning. This is Emerald Lake over here. As you can see, glacier. It's beautiful. It's so crowded in here because it's summertime. Hey guys, I'm in Tayan Lake.
I wish they had the jelly this way, but I just need to put you in a little pouch. Ooh, I'm not an apple.
It's crowded in here.
Yeah, that sounds yummy.
Thank you. Yeah, this is not the way we came from. It's a lot of mini Christmas trees. I don't like it here. having a great time here for it's 3 days now, and the sun is beautiful. As you can see, the nature is really spectacular. I hope you can join me next time. Just saying hi. Hey guys, I'm having an amazing time here at the Rocky Mountain, and right now I'm just enjoying the scenery. It's so heavenly over here, and I can live here for a long, long time. Not for winter though, it's so freezing as cold right now. It's summertime, and having a break right time, having beer for my energy to conquer all the Rocky Trail here in Rocky Mountain. And I also have isolate plant-based snack. Just love it here. I hope you guys can join me next time. Hello everyone, I just want to say to all of you to say hi from Rocky Mountain National Park. And as you can see, I'm in the Dream Lake right now. It's so spectacular here. I hope you can just join me next time. It's amazing. I can live over here. It's so heavenly. Hey guys, I hope you are enjoying my journey of hiking in the Rocky Mountain National Park. And as you've seen, it was all the beautiful mini lakes inside of National Park. And which one you guys are favorite? So please comments below. I mentioned all the lakes that I went to. So which one is you guys really like? So it's gonna help me with taking a look at it, and because I know I was there and experience all. Actually, for me, it's all beautiful. It's just the time how I took the photo, because some of them are early in the morning, and some of them with the sun. That's really help for the taking a good photos when you have the sun was out. But most of what we experience is like cloudy, so sun is come and go and cloudy, and early in the morning was so cold and windy. So and it's still not the sun come out, so we didn't really have some good photos. But pretty much if I have all the sun out, it will have a stunning view, all of them. But anyway, so actually at noontime after Dream Lake, my ex-husband and I got separated, because he wants to go back to a lake that we didn't have a good photo. I will when we came there early. Then so I was waiting, and he just passed by. There's no way he can pass by on me, but sometimes he doesn't look. But of course, I explore on something, and I really for me, it's just if I saw some big or stunning views, I will just stay there. I will just like meditate or something, like relax, or just enjoying there. I will stop and sit down and just kind of breathe. I will exercise my breathing. Even I already have so much oxygen exercise of my hiking this strenuous, because before I was asking myself all the time, or I keep mentioning it, that how come all this trailhead over here in Rocky Mountains all or with the rocks, big, either big rocks or small rocks, or these rocks that's kind of scary when you fall down. It's slide down, so be careful when you go down on all of this trail, because with the rock, if you step into the rock in its slide, it's really painful when you butt get into the ground. So be careful in the rocks. And yeah, that's why they call it Rocky Mountain, because it's all rocks. Because we've been to different national park, they have all, they have a soft, nice, soil for you to hike. That's why I'm so slow, because in the rock, our hike will always like soft land, and like I will hike so fast in that. On the rocks, on the rocks, when we hike and walk on the rocks, I'm so slow. I don't know why, but some people know that, because the rock is hard on your feet. When you land your feet or your shoes on the soft soil, it's really give you some that a good bounce, and then go back, like with the step on hiking. So that's what I figured it out. Like, why didn't they big? That's why they call it Rocky Mountain, because, and that's everything. All the hike are rockies, right? This with all rocks. So anyway, so we lost, and so of course when we lost, we talk about like, okay, by the time when you lost, we always meet in the parking lot at this time, or but we always have a key to each. So when we lost, I was late. He already explored a lot of area than me, and because I was waiting in a certain path. But then when I went back, I just come back to the car and went to Bear Lake, because it's just close by to the parking lot. I didn't go around, but I was just talking to poor people that are from out of country, and that's more interesting to me sometimes. But because I don't want to lose if there's some nice place for us to go. But the problem here is, guys, so for you to prepare also, if you know you will take photos, make sure you have your a battery bank. I hope you will have enough charge on your phone, and also bring an extra battery bank for you, just in case you just use your phone to what do you call that, to to use it for taking photos and videos. And for you to know, most of this national park, you don't have a signal area, so that's why when you get lost, you just have to know the certain spot for you guys to meet, because most of them don't have a coverage, or you cannot reach each other for a certain period when you're in the area where you're inside the park, because there's no signal, of course. That's why what you're gonna do for social media, if you are in the beautiful place for you to explore and enjoy. So anyway, watch out for my photos of my Bear Lake, and as you can see, the Bear Lake is actually around, and you can hike around it. I didn't go around it because I kind of pretty much know what's across the side and both side. And as you can see, the photos over here, so you guys enjoy see this Bear Lake photos. Hey everyone, I just want to say hello from Bear Lake, Rocky Mountain National Park. As you can see, it's beautiful up here. I hope you guys can join us next time to discover all this beautiful scenery. I like it over here. It's so heavenly. I hope you appreciate the beautiful nature. Hey guys, welcome back and thank you so much for tuning in to my journey of hiking in the Rocky Mountain National Park, and I appreciate you, and comments below for anything that you like. If you wanted to put in your bucket list to go and explore the area, also if you'll be in Colorado, put it in your bucket list to one of the states for you to explore also, and also because there's a lot of mountains, and I hope you guys are enjoying, and please comments below and let me know if you have any question or you're planning to it. I'm happy to help you with some of the tips that I already had experienced around exploring that area. So actually, to end this video, which was our third day in the park, and I was second day for a full hike. That's actually our second meal only for the whole trip for 3 days. So we skip a whole day, and our next meal was like actually the nighttime, when we have like really hungry, because what happened is when you go for a hike, after you went home, you back to the hotel, what tend to do is to rest a little bit, or take a shower, right? And then you rested, but later on you got lazy to go out again because you wanted to really wake up early, like 4 o'clock, so we'll be in the park like at 5 o'clock. So that's what we planned, which is a good thing also, and we survived because what we have is all this what I have is superfood nutritional product, which is just more in a packet, and like beef jerky to add to it, so all of this dry food for hiking, which we survive because we that really help us because it's really complete meal also. So anyway, you see some of my what I use only for my hiking. Before, actually, when we hike, we always keep bringing apples, boiled eggs, of course, some bread also, because we need some calories. And then, yeah, but I had this very light pack meal that I already discovered that's really helped me, because after my hike, actually, I didn't feel sore or anything. Even sometimes you use a new muscle or a new muscle area that when you hike in an elevated area, you will really use like stretch out your legs, or sometimes when you climb, there's a certain muscle that you use that you are not usually using regularly on daily in your daily routine, right? So when I use that, so I'm so glad I have this superfood product because it's so convenient for me. And not only that, that was, you see our food, I share you the food that the healthy food that so far we can get. And not only that, for the trip from just coming from California to here, even we wanted to have a good dinner, and all those restaurants are closed already at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock because of pandemic, right? It's COVID. So that's why when you travel, you always have prepared for a meal emergency, just in case you didn't have a restaurant to buy or something. And when you're hungry, in the wilderness, or when you are in the area that no accessible to food, everything you have is so good. So keep it that way because you will survive anyway. Why we always pack dry food and electrolytes, because when it gets hot, when you hike, especially elevated, your body will get in a high temperature, especially in the altitude and all of that. So anyway, you guys, thank you for tuning in to my videos of my blogs and my short photos and the journey of exploring Rocky National Park. So if you haven't subscribed my channel, please subscribe, so I will be sharing more of the national park that I've been to, if just in case you haven't been to and you have some idea of what I had to get to share. So my next video will be going, as you see, the end of my video is going to Long Peak. That's actually one of the tallest, one of the 14 years mountain here in Colorado. As you can see, this how do you call that, this frame that I have, or like not a painting, I just bought it and I just saw it from somewhere, that store, that I was looking at it, I said, this is all the 14 years that I want to hike in my bucket list, because in Colorado there's a 54, or I think 54, 58, 54 or 58 mountaineers, meaning 14 years, meaning it's 14,000 feet. So the only so far I did is Spike's Peak, and supposed to be the Long Peak, and so that will be our next video for you to see, because I will be sharing that my next video about going to Long Peak for our next hike, and I have, so I get to share, so watch out for that. So that's why you get to subscribe my channel, so I can share you all the hike that we had in the Rockies. I went to the Rockies in Canada now, this one exploring Colorado. So anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching all the way to this point, for watching my vlog and my videos, journeys in my video. And so comments below, and please subscribe, and don't forget to click the notification bell, because that's you will know that I have new videos that I uploaded. And pretty much I'm trying to do my best to upload every week, and then so whatever I have, I get to share for you guys. So that way, stay tuned if you love exploring to have a healthy lifestyle. But so this is all about my blog, is creating a healthy lifestyle that you can design, also that you design. So I'm just giving you some options and alternatives, and some tips that you can explore and convert, or make some choices for your healthy living in lifestyle. So bye, you guys, I love you, and thank you so much, and stay tuned for my next vlog and next video.